Hi guys, welcome to my cooking show. I'm going to be making coconut shrimp curry while I answer the question, how does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? So our product kind of challenged conventions, but not really. We didn't use close-ups that much or low angles. Like we've said before on our blogs, close-ups just made me uncomfortable, and so it made my peers. So we didn't really want to use them too much, and it wasn't really fitting anyways for our scenes. There wasn't really any scenes that close-ups were needed. Another thing that we didn't really use are low angles. That was a very common angle in thriller films, but we just found that our film didn't need it, and it was unnecessary, and we also just couldn't find any scenes that it would look good or would make sense. Another thing that we didn't use is special effects makeup. For Twister, for example, they used it to make it like with the cuts and whatnot, but for our final task, we didn't need any special effects. There was no cuts or bleeding or anything like that. It was just the first 2 minutes of our movie, so it didn't really need it. However, we did use a lot of wide shots and medium shots, which every thriller does use. So another thing that we use is natural lighting. As I mentioned the movie Twister before, they utilize a lot of natural lighting, and basically all thriller films use natural lighting. It looked the best, and it just really portrayed kind of like that everyday normal life that you get with thrillers, because thrillers, it's supposed to be something that you're anticipating, something that you're not expecting to get. We also use simple clothing, which, like I said, adds to the thriller theme, because it doesn't really tell you who the person is. You just think that, oh, they're a normal person. So now I'm going to be answering, how does it represent social groups or issues? So there's not really any issues that it represents or addresses, but it does represent teens. Most teens have crushes and probably fantasize about them and stuff like that. So it doesn't give them to the extent where like, oh, I'm gonna go and poison my crush, but it does represent most teens or just most kids these days. It's in a coming of age film in a sense, because it's a high schooler who has a crush but takes it a little too far. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you.